Good afternoon. In today's video, we're just doing a quick declutter and empties video. It's not a large amount of things, but I've gone through my collection recently and I just have a handful of things that are like really old and just need to go. And I have some empties that I've actually used up and I thought I would go ahead and share because some of these I've had sitting around for far too long. You know, when you need to just throw your trash away and you're like, I'm holding on to this for this video. I just need to do the video. So here we are. We're going to do some empties and some decluttering. So let's go ahead and get into it. I think we'll start with the stuff I'm decluttering first. Most of it's going to go in the trash. It's like old stuff, not necessarily stuff anybody else could use. First, I have these two little eyelash tweezers. I'm just going to toss those out. I just had them in this box to get rid of. They don't necessarily need to be in this video. I'm also getting rid of my, this is not the e.l.f. Putty Primer. This is my NYX glitter glue mixed with my e.l.f. glitter glue when my container broke and I put it in here. I have a new glitter glue, so I don't need this one anymore. I don't think it was working right since I had to open it all the way all the time. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this. It's just not great anymore. I'm also getting rid of these two primers. This is the Milani Prime and Protect with SPF 30, and this is the Sephora 8-Hour Mattifying Moisturizer Sunscreen. One of these was breaking me out. I had been using them both this summer, and I was trying to use them up, but in the course of that, something was not setting well on my skin. So these are both going to go because they're both old and I don't know which one it was. So rather than wait around and find out, I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of both of these primers. This says moisturizer, but I was using it as more of a primer. And that's the Prime and Protect. So those are probably going to go in the trash. A couple other things that I know are going in the garbage. These are the NYX Love Out Loud liquid lipsticks, I guess. Cream lipstick, it says. I got these from Dollar Tree a while ago. These smell like burning plastic. I mean, these smell so bad. And I'm like, a lot of lip products have a smell. A lot of liquid lipsticks, I don't feel like smell very good. But these smell like you should not be putting these on your mouth. So these three of these are going to go in the trash. And on the note of really old products, these Essence lip liners that I have in my hand. I have some Essence lip liners. They look like this. These are staying. They have a newer packaging now for the Essence lip liners. And I have the older packaging, like the pencil lip liners. I was going to keep these because they're still like sharp. They still look fine. But to apply these to your skin, like they are so sharp and so stabby. Like I don't know. The colors of these, I was like, I have other lip liners. I'm never going to use these again. They swatch okay. Here they are. They still work, but I don't know. They're not the quality of the ones that they have now. Like the ones that they sell now, like wouldn't wipe off. These just come right off. So I'm like, I think these guys can go. I think those guys can go. So that's my little handful of things that are being decluttered that I just don't need anymore. And I do have some empties. So I'm going to start with the non-makeup empties. I have two of those. I just finished up a Batiste dry shampoo in the beautiful brunette. I like this one because it's not white. I have another one of these, but it is in the shade Beautifully Dark. And it's in like a newer bottle. And I thought it was just this, but like the new version. It makes my hair look like I dyed the top of it. It's very dark. I will still use it because I have it and it's okay. Like I can work it in, but it's not the same as this. So be cautious of that if this is the one you use. The Beautiful Brunette, the Beautifully Dark is not the same. That's on me. So this is empty and it's going to go in the trash. Oh, a couple more while I'm putting that over here. A couple more declutters. The Chapstick Total Hydrations, Moisture and Tint. I don't like these. They're very dry feeling and very sparkly. There is a lot of glitter. and they're really dry. Like, they look kind of shiny, but I feel like these grip onto every piece. You can see the glitter left behind on that one. And when I have like chapped lips, the last thing I need is like glitter and stuff chunked all over them. Like, no, thank you. So those two are going as well. Another empty, the Kate Somerville Exfoliate Cleanser. I finally finished this. This was a TJ Maxx purchase for me. I got it in like a gift set, but it is like a $44 product, I think. And when I was about halfway through it, I was like, well, it works fine. It's okay. It's not worth $44. This lasted me so long. Using this twice a day, this lasted forever because you need such a small amount. So, and I kind of feel like my skin is looking a little rough in the T-zone, and I have been not using this for a little bit. I'm switched over to the CeraVe salicylic acid cleanser, which I really like, but I don't know, I feel like maybe this was working. So I did like this. It was a good product, and it is all gone, but this did last for a very, very, very long time. When I first got it, I didn't think, I looked up the original price. I thought $44, but I do feel like I got that price out of it. It lasted a really long time. A couple empties of eyebrow pencils. I've had these in here forever to be talking about. The Milani Precision Brow in Soft Brown. I'm working on the caramel one now. Totally gone. And the Zoeva brow pencil in Amos. Totally gone as well. So those are going in the trash. Nothing exciting there. The Revlon Candid Foundation in 150. I was trying to finish this up, but in the tube, it looks like it's separating in the center. You can't tell, but it just doesn't look great in there anymore. And I'm like, I'm going to call this done. I feel like I finished it. You know, it just like when I squeeze it, it's just not looking, it looks a little separated. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to consider this an empty, even though it's more of a declutter because it's not totally empty, but all right, I have a few more empties actually. I have 4 more things here. The e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set. This is completely gone. And this was nice. This was good. This has a fantastic sprayer on it. I'll tell you that. It's empty. But I'm like almost tempted to keep it for the sprayer because I have a lot of other, you know, sprays and things if they go bad. Like this was really good the whole time. So that is empty. I think it's a good product if you're just looking for an expensive like makeup mist. I don't necessarily think it makes my like makeup last a lot longer, but it's nice and has a really good spray. And if you've been watching any of my other videos, I've been talking about using the Kevyn Aucoin powder in medium now. This is actually the packaging for the light one because I finished it up. Just the empty pan. I used it all up and I popped it out of here and scraped this out of my palette I had and put it in here. So I used up a contour. I couldn't believe it. This, again, for the size of this pan, very, very small. Took a long time. It was a really good product. I really enjoyed that. So my Kevyn Aucoin contour powder that I've been holding on to this little bitty pan for months. Awesome product. Don't know if it was worth also $44, I think. Like this little pack. I don't know about that. I think you can get some from the drugstore that are good. I have 2 more empties. The Too Faced Hangover RX Pillow Balm. It's like that. Totally empty. Took out the stopper and everything. This was good. I have it also in the big one, the mango. There's a lot of hype over this, and I have to say I did use this all up because I used it every day before my makeup, and I don't know that it was worth all the hype. I don't think it like did miracles for my lips. You know, it wasn't anything fantastic. So I do have, you know, the other one, and I will use this. I have it kind of sitting here to use the beginning of my, but it's almost like supposed to be like a treatment, but Has almost that plumping sensation, kind of like a Buxom one, not like the Too Faced lip injection, but more like the Buxom, kind of just that like tingly feeling. I don't know. I don't think this was worth all the hype, but I did use it up. It was decent. It was fine. And the last thing I used up is actually from my very recent unofficial project pan. This is the Buxom lip pencil in Dolly Danger. Now, I just still have some pencil left, but I went to sharpen it, and I sharpened it a few times, and this last time the rest of it fell out. And it's so small, it's just lids. So I thought that was cool. I was happy to be using something up in that little project that I have going. Everything else is looking pretty good, making good progress on the brow pencil, the primer, and all of that. So yeah, I finished one thing already, and that did not take long. So I'm really excited about that, because usually I'm terrible about actually using up the products. So with that being said, that is it for this little empties and declutter video. A basket of things I can finally throw out instead of just having it sitting next to me for 6 more months. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you'll consider subscribing, and I will see you next time. Bye.